The African savanna teems with life, a tapestry of creatures great and small. Among them, two titans stand apart, the African bush elephant and the white rhinoceros. These magnificent herbivores, each a symbol of raw power and resilience, rarely engage in conflict. Yet the question lingers, in a hypothetical battle, who would emerge victorious? This essay delves into the fascinating world of these giants, comparing their physical attributes, behaviors, and fighting prowess to determine the likely victor of this epic showdown. The African bush elephant, the largest land animal on Earth, commands respect. Towering over the savanna, an adult male can reach a shoulder height of 3.3 meters and weigh a staggering 6 tons. Their massive bodies, supported by thick legs and large feet, allow them to traverse vast distances in search of food and water. Elephants are highly social animals, living in herds led by matriarchs, the oldest and most experienced females. These herds provide safety, support, and crucial knowledge for survival in the harsh African landscapes. The white rhinoceros, the second largest land mammal, embodies power. Its massive body, often exceeding 2 tons in weight, is covered in thick, armor-like skin. This natural armor protects it from predators and rivals alike. 2 horns, one behind the other, protrude from its nose, the front horn often exceeding a meter in length. White rhinos are generally solitary creatures, with females forming small herds with their calves. Despite their size, they are surprisingly agile, capable of short bursts of speed. In a head-to-head comparison, the African bush elephant has a clear size and weight advantage over the white rhinoceros. An adult male elephant can be twice as heavy as a large white rhino. This significant difference translates to greater raw power, evident in their ability to uproot trees and overturn vehicles with relative ease. However, the white rhino's compact build and lower center of gravity provide it with stability and maneuverability, making it less susceptible to being toppled over. Section 5. Weaponry and tactics, tusks, horns, and tempers. In the wild, survival often depends on the ability to defend oneself and secure resources. For the African bush elephant and the white rhinoceros, their primary tools of survival are their tusks and horns, respectively. Both contenders possess formidable weaponry. These natural armaments are not just for show. They play crucial roles in their daily lives, from foraging to fighting off predators and rivals. The elephant's tusks, elongated incisor teeth that can grow over 2 meters long, are ivory swords capable of inflicting fatal wounds. These tusks are not only used in combat but also serve as essential tools for survival. Elephants use their tusks for digging, stripping bark, and fighting, wielding them with surprising dexterity. They can dig for water in dry riverbeds, strip bark from trees to eat, and even move large objects out of their way. The rhino's horns, composed of keratin, the same material as human nails, are equally dangerous. Unlike the elephant's tusks, rhino horns are not attached to the skull but grow from the skin and can regenerate if broken. The front horn, sharp and pointed, is used for defense and offense alike. Rhinos rely on their horns to defend themselves from predators like lions and hyenas and to assert dominance over other rhinos. Rhinos charge with surprising speed, using their horns to gore and toss opponents. This charging behavior is not just a defensive tactic, but also a way to establish territory and fend off rivals during mating season. The sheer power and speed of a charging rhino can be a formidable sight, making them one of the most respected animals in the wild. Section 6. Behavioral advantages, herd mentality versus solitary power. The social nature of elephants provides them with a distinct advantage in potential conflicts. Elephants are known for their strong family bonds and social structures. These bonds are not just for show, they play a crucial role in the survival of the species. When faced with a threat, elephants come together, forming a formidable barrier against predators. This collective defense mechanism is one of the key reasons why elephants have thrived in the wild for centuries. Elephant herds, led by experienced matriarchs, work together to protect their young and deter threats. The matriarch, often the oldest and wisest female, guides the herd with her knowledge of the terrain, water sources, and safe havens. Her leadership ensures that the herd remains cohesive and that every member, especially the vulnerable calves, is protected. This unity and shared responsibility are what make elephant herds so resilient. A coordinated attack by multiple elephants using their tusks and immense weight would prove overwhelming for most adversaries. Their sheer size and strength, combined with their ability to work together, make them a force to be reckoned with. Predators, even in groups, often think twice before challenging a herd of elephants. This collective power is a testament to the advantages of herd mentality in the animal kingdom. In contrast, white rhinos are typically solitary creatures, only forming small groups for short periods. This solitary behavior is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it allows them to avoid competition for resources within their species. On the other hand, it leaves them vulnerable to threats that a herd could easily fend off. The solitary nature of the white rhino means that each individual must rely solely on its own strength and instincts to survive. While their solitary nature makes them less prone to group attacks, it also means they lack the numerical advantage of a herd. This can be particularly challenging during times of drought or scarcity, where the collective knowledge and support of a group could make a significant difference. However, the white rhino's formidable size and strength do provide some level of protection. In the end, both herd mentality and solitary power have their own unique advantages and challenges in the wild. Section 7. The verdict: predicting a winner. In a hypothetical battle between an African bush elephant and a white rhinoceros, the elephant emerges as the likely victor. This conclusion is drawn from a variety of factors that favor the elephant in such a confrontation. Its superior size, weight, and weaponry, combined with the tactical advantage of a herd, give it a significant edge. The African bush elephant is the largest land animal on Earth, with males weighing up to 12,000 pounds and standing up to 13 feet tall at the shoulder. A well-placed tusk strike could prove fatal to a rhino, whose thick skin and robust build might not be enough to withstand such a powerful blow. The elephant's tusks, which can grow up to 10 feet long, are formidable weapons capable of inflicting serious damage, while a coordinated attack by multiple elephants would be nearly impossible to withstand. Elephants are known for their strong social bonds and coordinated movements, which can be a decisive factor in a confrontation. However, it's important to note that such battles are highly unlikely in the wild. Both elephants and rhinos are generally peaceful creatures that prefer to avoid conflict. They have evolved to occupy different ecological niches, reducing direct competition for resources. Both species are herbivores with different ecological niches and rarely engage in conflict. Elephants tend to feed on a variety of vegetation, including leaves, bark, and fruit, while rhinos primarily graze on grasses. This dietary difference further minimizes the chances of a direct confrontation. In conclusion, while the African bush elephant might have the upper hand in a hypothetical battle due to its size, strength, and social structure, nature has designed these magnificent creatures to coexist rather than clash. Their interactions in the wild are more about mutual respect and coexistence than conflict. Section 8. Conservation: protecting giants in need. While the hypothetical battle between these titans captures our imagination, the real battle lies in their survival. Both African bush elephants and white rhinoceroses face numerous threats, including habitat loss, poaching, and human-wildlife conflict. Their dwindling numbers highlight the urgent need for conservation efforts to protect these magnificent creatures and ensure their continued existence for generations to come. By understanding and appreciating these animals, we can contribute to their preservation and the health of the ecosystems they inhabit.